Federal lawsuit is ongoing in the Dreasjon Reed case, but after the grand jury's decision, what is next in this case? I spoke to a defense attorney, Ralph Staples from Indianapolis, who in the past has served as a special prosecutor.
Can any of the information that was gathered by that grand jury, can that be used in any other legal matters? In other words, is this case closed?
Right now, as it stands, the case is closed. Now, there may be some plaintiff's attorney on behalf of the decedent's family who may try to get access to that information. But grand jury secrecy laws prohibit that information from being released. Now, they may fashion a legal argument and go to a court, either state or federal, and try to force disclosure of that material. But right now, there is no basis for that material to be released, and we can assume that it may not ever see the light of day.
If the grand jury testimony is recorded, but it can't be shared, what's the purpose of having it recorded?
It can be shared in the event of an indictment. If someone who's a target of the grand jury, if there's a finding that probable cause exists for them to be charged with criminal conduct, they then have a right to access to what would be called the prior sworn testimony of the witnesses called by the grand jury. It would be turned over by the state in the discovery process. That's why those transcripts, the recordings would be transcribed and then they'd be produced.
At this point, though, whatever happened among those grand jurors will not be known by the public. Is that correct?
Exactly. Grand jury secrecy laws prohibit disclosure of any materials presented to the grand jury. And now that there's been a no bill, this case is essentially over.
Ralph Staples, thank you so much for joining us.
Very welcome.